What's up, peeps? What's up? SlyBark here, new video. Thought I'd go over the differences between a low to medium spender versus a free-to-play on the new artifact system. So before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button for me. Help the channel out, help me out, and I will really appreciate it. All right. So as you can see on the screen here is the differences between my account, which what I spend on artifacts, and my buddy Weak Kung Fu and his account, which he hasn't spent anything on the artifact system. He just takes what he can get free, and he doesn't even play Dragon Arena every time his job interferes. So you kind of get an idea of the differences in stats and stuff. What I buy is I buy the labors. I buy the $5 thing for that, so it's $28. I have the 7-day cash bundle, which is so it's for 28 days. What is that? That's 2 times 4 is 8. So I spent $12. 30-day supply chest, which is again $10. So we're talking so 8, so 13, so $23. Those are the three things I buy, and I haven't bought a single pack. I haven't bought a single thing in the store that you can buy, all that stuff. I don't think the value is there at all. The new artifact, the update that came out just not quite 7 days ago, I think 5 days ago now. I haven't spent a dime on it, and I'm not going to. I don't find the value there at all worth it at all. Just not worth it to me. Maybe it is to you, but definitely not to me. I mean, those guys that are going to get that one artifact that has the wonder stuff on it, they're spending serious cash on that thing every day, and I'm not going to do that. I think when I look today with 3+ days left on the event, I think 5th place had opened 400 of those. And I don't even remember what I'd opened, but it wasn't very much. So this is setting at, I think, about 55 days when I took this video of what my stats were and stuff like that. And you can see, as you look through the video, you can also see how I've decided to go ahead and do my artifacts. And you can see that. I'll go explain that in a minute. So, big thing to remember when you see these accounts, what is max? With a new update, they added 10 more artifacts, so I think it's 1,572 levels now, and 500 and some stars is max. So when you see people with 200 levels or 300 levels or 500 levels, you know where they're at in that thing. So that's another one that's very important when you're looking at people's powers, trying to figure out who's got what and where. And how did I do my artifacts? Basically, I took everything and taken it to level 3 immediately, because you can get a lot of stats really quick with that. And as you can see on the thing, I have some places I have like plus almost 30% attack, plus 50-60% HP already, and I haven't gone. I think I got one artifact at like level 6 when I was playing around with it to start with. Same thing with the stars. I had 1 star to everything, and then when I get all that, I'll add 2. And if you look at it and see it, once you get above level 4 or 5, adding those levels and adding those stars gets really difficult to do, especially if you're not spending lots of money. So to get the most out of it really quick, I personally think you should level 3, 4. Once you get them to 4s, take them to 5s, because it's going to get more difficult as you go. And when you know it's difficult, when the guys that spend thousands of dollars on this game aren't even close to max. I looked at Woody's. I think 50 days, and he at that time had about half the levels, maybe a little more than half the levels, and about half the stars. and you know he's putting money into the game. So when guys like that, we're 50 days in and they're barely halfway maxed, you know it's going to take a lot of time for the rest of us who don't spend a lot of money or don't spend any money to get there. But the stats are good. It's bumped me up. I'm up a lot. Goodness knows I used to lose some of them, occasionally lose some DN6s. I don't lose too many anymore just because I've added so much into my stats. So they're definitely good. But anyway, I just real quick, so you can see the comparisons between what you would be getting as a free-to-play versus a low to medium spender on artifact system. And of course, if you're spending thousands of dollars a day or a week on artifacts, you're going to get it up there pretty quick. But I mean, with all the free stuff they give you with the Dragon Arena, Guild Fest, your daily stuff, along with the other things they give out, take advantage of all of that and don't worry about it too much. People to spend are always going to be ahead of you. It's just the way it is, and all you're trying to do is narrow the gap. And look, there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube that show guys that don't spend hardly any money capping these guys. Capping 2, 3, 4 rallies at a time. It can be done. Of course, when they have to rebuild, it's going to take them a lot longer to rebuild when they're free to play, but you can still have fun with the game. I wouldn't worry about the update, and just use your money where you feel it's best. Personally, if I was just going to spend just a few dollars on the game, I would get the labors, and I would get the 7-day bundle. The 30-day one, it's worth it in a little bit, but those two items are probably going to give you the biggest amount of bang for your dollar. I mean, you're looking at $5 for 30 days and $8 for 28 days. So roughly you're spending $13 a month, just a hair bit more, but maybe 13 and a quarter a month for a decent amount of artifacts that will advance your account quite a bit. So if I were going to spend any on it, those are the two things I would get. And if I was just going to spend on one, I think I'd get the labors, because there's other nice stuff in the labors. You get extra technos. Sometimes they throw in army attack jewels. There's nice things in that. So if I was just getting one, that's what I would get. So anyway, peace out. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you.